Hello there and welcome to New Hyrule. My name's Cody, I'm the webmaster of Zelda Universe, and this is my co-host, the Great Deku Tree, currently in the middle of his Great Deku haircut, which has admittedly been going on for like a month. But I'm not actually here to talk about the Great Deku Tree or his haircut. I'm here to talk about Majora's Mask 3D, or specifically the possibility of it coming out. You know, Majora's Mask coming out on the 3DS. We've got some squids here. They're playing their favourite squid game, Squidditch. Harry Potter joke. So basically, Eiji Aonuma, director of Zelda games, said Ocarina of Time, the main reason, or one of the main reasons they released that on the 3DS was because the fans wanted it so much, because the fans made a lot of noise about it, they spoke up about it, and then he said, you know, Majora's Mask 3D there's only going to be a chance of releasing it, like, it's going to be possible, but only if Majora's Mask fans, if Zelda fans who want Majora's Mask 3DS speak up. So basically that was essentially a direct challenge to us. So we're going to take Eiji Aonuma on his word, and we have started a bit of a project of launching. You know, we want to see Majora's Mask 3DS. Links to that operation are in the description. It's called Operation Moonfall because the moon falls in Majora's Mask, and also it's a pun on Operation Rainfall, the other Nintendo thing. They're doing a thing where they're trying to get like the last story and Xenoblade and all that localized into American, because apparently people in England speak a different language than people in America, so you know they don't want to release it because they're too lazy to get rid of all the U's in words like favorite. But that's not the point. So basically, Operation Moonfall, it has a few aspects to it. There's a Facebook and Twitter, so it's simple enough. You just follow those accounts and then it shows Nintendo, oh hey, look at all these people interested in seeing Majora's Mask 3D, and you can also share the Facebook and Twitter groups with your friends. There's also a petition. It already has hundreds of signatures. It's definitely worth it. You just need to have your name, you just need to put in like an email. It doesn't ask you to confirm or anything, you can just put in a fake email, I believe. And leave an optional comment, and you are good to go. So, that is very cool. Hello Squids, are you playing the Squidditch World Cup? Let's go into the Temple of Time, which is not assailed by any clouds at the moment. So, yeah, there's also some emails. Some email addresses have been provided to official Nintendo places where you're supposed to send these emails to, along with a template for what to actually send. Hold on, let me... Yay! Song of Time. So, all of that is available if you want to help out, because what makes this cloud... I thought you were going forever, but no, you just have to ruin it. You just have to ruin it. Ruin my mood just there, Cloud, once more. So yeah, if you're interested in helping out with Operation Moonfall, what differentiates this from any other random petition or something that people are like, oh, haha, it's a petition, is basically that the director of Zelda specifically asked, hey, if you're interested in this game, please kick up a fuss about it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. There's links in the description. I'll link you to what Eiji Aonuma said. I'll also link you to the actual project, sorry, not project, the other word, Operation. I always get those two mixed up. Operation Moonfall, so that you can help out. Just one more thing for me to cover. The main objection people seem to have to this idea is that they want a new Zelda for the 3DS. So let me just clarify, this will in no way affect that. Like, it's a third party company, Grezzo, who made Ocarina of Time 3DS. They're not the same people who work on Skyward Sword or a new Zelda game. Like, this doesn't require new developers in the slightest. it just requires Grezzo, who already have all of the characters, sprites isn't the word, textures, models. You know, they already have the whole Ocarina of Time world set up because Majora's Mask used the same world as Ocarina of Time. Well, not the same world, not the same world in terms of Hyrule versus Termina, but the same world in terms of it's all the same character models. Everything can just be ported over and moved into different locations, and you've got yourself a new game for the most part. So in 6 months or less they could do this. Like, it only took like a year and a half, 2 years for them to release Majora's Mask in the first place, and that was when they actually had to create the new game from scratch. This is just porting it over, so it won't take much time. It won't take up the time of important developers. Well, obviously, by important developers, I mean, obviously the people... I don't need to explain myself to the developers making Majora's Mask 3D. Obviously, the people who are making new Zelda games aren't going to be negatively affected by this, and we're all going to have a happily ever after story. So, I hope you can all help out with Operation Moonfall. Spread the news, sign the petitions, do the Facebooks, and let's show Eiji Aonuma and Miyamoto just how much we want ourselves another Zelda game for the 3DS. See you next time. Cody out.